This stream still hasn't started for like another 30 or so seconds, so we got a second. Okay. Interesting. This stream still hasn't started for like another 30 or so. I forgot to mute my phone. That's what I watched the replay on. It's also one of the two screens that has chat on it. What? What am I doing with my life? Anyway, mental breakdowns aside, this is what the ult is always on. My keyboard is dead, providing a perfect space for it. And go here. I can't see my own webcam, but I'm sure it's still there for you. I can hope. I did learn a lot about computers last time I was here, so I mean, there's that. Hence why this isn't constantly here anymore, only when I'm down there. There's an updating queue. I'll remember that after the stream. How many presents did I get in there anyway? Oh, 36. Or 35, I already had one. Yeah, I tried to collect one of every present. Another shiny. I accidentally opened my Halloween present not too long ago, so we have to cry about that one day. Or actually, I can just buy another now that present trading's a thing. I guess I'll go do that. 3 of them from 1. From 8, but still. You know, now that you can stream, I don't really have to make these videos anymore showing these off. I guess I'll do it one last time for AFK later. Expect it in the following days, I suppose. Oh. I don't even know why I bother using that feature anymore. It doesn't even work with the ones that happened on release often. Well, I just realized that effect is there. You don't see it like this, the way that most people would look at it. You have to do that. Oh, yeah, it's working. There's a webcam now. One sec. Just locking my door. Very important to lock a door. Actually, while we're doing this, I can put my keyboard on the charger. Might actually be able to use it later in stream. There we go. So let's recap what I did not talk about yet. Oh, yeah. I got 5 of these done. I just need to open 29 more. That's what we're going for. And then I guess we can test Old Man Cons on stream if we do it. Nightmaster. Okay. I am close to getting another present, so I'll do that before this Friday, just to have a present in this collection. I'm not as hardcore about the presents as I am in the last game. Because to be fair, during Halloween, I kind of expected this game to die and all that. It's actually been getting better. 6.6 thousand people online right now. Definitely better than the 1.9 I saw it with at one point. Hey, all this. Yeah, let's do another recap actually real quick about what happened in between this, because I traded for Time Lord. Which, my ult has the Time Lord. Where's my ult on this list? Here. Yeah. I gave my ult my Time Lord. So what all did I trade for Time Lord? I traded one of these. I traded that. My only one of that. I traded a Phantom Mangle, meaning I'm gonna need another Phantom Mangle, so I get another one of these. Because I only have one and I need one of everything. I traded this away for it, and I also traded this away. I definitely overpaid for it long term, but I don't really care. I think I might also need another Popeyes. Might have also put that in there. I don't remember the offer completely. Yeah, I need another one of those. And I get 2 of these. I remember only having one. I almost never summon in here unless it's for a quest, and I'm grinding out XP, so I might have missed something. I completed the path a while ago. I'm just gonna recomplete it on my ult and then like get premium on my ult. Seems easier instead of just doing it again on this since my ult's already at 16. Let's see, do we have anything to open? No. I can't show what my ult's opening, but I'm opening 29 AFK prisons for my ult right now. Of course, you pull actually something else. Nothing overly notable though, so. Claiming it's AFK time rewards. Oh yeah, daily login. I'll check that. Nothing new for another 7 hours. A singular Season 2 present for 2 hours of existing in AFK lobby is actually insane. Of course, I'm going to open that one. Yeah, I didn't expect to get anything. I'm close to evolving my current Phantom Angle. I'll show it. What I need left. 8 more Phantom Foxies and then I'm done. Seriously, you get so many fucking Phantom Freddies. With how they don't stack anymore, and it's all like this, I miss the stacking. This is like a punishment for us not wanting pets. Pets were stupid. Everyone knew that. And the people who said they weren't stupid only like getting a reward early. But you can still do that. But we only needed one of the pets, and now we need all shit ton of these. The devs don't make sense on mini shits. I still think you should just get the reward at the end of the season. That would make much more sense to me. Anyway, that's enough of that tangent. Oh yeah, I also need a new overgrown foxy. That was part of the Time Lord thing. And no, I don't have the question mark, question mark, question mark, question. I just had someone. I just played it with someone else. One sec. Okay. Wait, one more thing. Got a lefty plush. I think that's pretty neat. Putting it on my desk. That'll work. Maybe about there. There we go. That's standing. That. What the hell was that? Where the hell is? Oh, there it is. It's actually on my desk. Inductee. I'm gonna do it old. Build doesn't have a starter on it, as we can clearly tell. I used to have it carrying my shiny undead Chica, but it's just not that good anymore, even shiny. And yeah, my shiny one is Vengeance level 60. I haven't gotten time to put Vengeance on these yet. I got Vengeance on a level 60, shiny, I'm blanking on the name. Fisherman Toy Bonnie. There we go. Which I think is funny. It just turns into Old Man Cons. A little dumb, but funny. It's 4. I'm forgetting to place down a few things. Screw it. This best one long term, I guess. Maybe it could have been XP, actually. Let's look at... let's see. Placed that there. Oh, all these suck. There we go. Okay, wait. No, that one's actually pretty good. Take damage 3. I've seen 2 apexes so far, most of which were extra 40% difficulty, which successfully does nothing, from my understanding at least. I'll go with that one. I need to find a unit I can obsess over for this whole game. I had one with FNaF That was a Blighted Bonnie. That's my first one was shiny. Just started obsessing over it. I ended up getting multiple shinies in my day, and multiple normal ones. One of my friends, which I don't talk to because we drifted apart anymore, of course chose Valkyrie and Valchica. And Valkyrie Prime, I mean. I had a shiny Valkyrie Prime. If you go to past FNaF1 streams, you can probably find me with it. I'll actually go with luck here. I've always been an index collector, which is good and bad. Bad because it makes me want to collect the index, which means my trading resources is much, much lower. Because I care about whether or not I have one of every unit. Basically, if I have it in the index, I want to have it in the game. Which is why I'm, trying to also get Overgrown Foxy while opening these. I'm not sure his drop chance. They don't actually have a good wiki for this game like they did with FNaF1. They have a official wiki that has not been updated since release. So in other words, the actual wiki is utter ass. They had to just fire just about everyone with making this game, get new employees. Which was a really stupid decision. These ones suck. The coding is worse than the original. The only thing that is an improvement is the models, but I still think it's a disimprovement, honestly. The original models were better. They had heart. Or, I mean, most of them did. Not all of them. Some of them were quite bad. But, like, at least they were unique. Balloon Boy in this game is just Balloon Boy, but Balloon Boy in FNaF1 was something else. It was actually something. Had a whole unique idea. Which was neat. I like that. I would have liked to see it in it again. Okay, that's actually really good. I don't actually think I've seen damage 5 yet. So, I mean, it's nice. I just realized how bad my posture is. um, let's see. Do I have everything in place? Missing you. Left that on. Let's see. Swept. Yeah, that's not a good placement. How's that looking? Okay, yeah, we'll take that. That's good, that's good. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad placement. Kind of like the idea of them adding, a new hero unit to every single game mode. My only complaint with hero units is that they're untradeable. I would have preferred something like a tradable unit that every account can only have one of. And yes, it had shiny chance. Hero units aren't that. Which, I mean, kinda sweet. There we go. Well, that sucks. Let's go with this then. yeah. Where is it? Here. You're not level 2 yet? Why are you upgrading? Oh god, it's horrible. Um, we'll put... I almost called him Chronos. We'll put Time Lord here. You can see why I call him Chronos, though, on accident. I mean, he's not as big as Chronos or anything, but he's still steampunk time-related, so... And still a Freddy. One huge issue I had originally with, Apex's and FNaF1 is not that they were too powerful, was that there's not a single Chica. It took them to the very death of the game to finally add a fucking Apex Chica. Hell, I remember the first one being a Bonnie, but I think that was like the only Bonnie that they added. I need to be more diverse with it. Which, I mean, they seem to be doing fine-ish right now. We got 2 foxes, 1 rabbit. But, I mean, all the Apexes back in FNaF1 for a good while felt mostly just fox and bear. Which got old fast. Like, real fast. Mangles. I'll slap down the mangle. Everything on the alt. Yes. Okay. There we go. That should be everything. Oh yeah, remember when I streamed to Twitch? That was hell. I missed YouTube every single time I did that. It was good to be back on YouTube. To celebrate, I added a, webcam. This thingy-majig. Why are you in the train? Anyway. The train is really chaotic lag. Some of them are just 7 HP later on. I have no idea why there's 7 HP FNaF Expresses. I mean, they all seem to be about 1000 right now, but got weird. Edigoni is still the best unit in the game right now, in my opinion. In terms of DPS, I think the best is Headless Horseman. Okay, well it's not maxed out. I can't answer that. To be fair, neither of these two. Okay, I guess this one's maxed out. This one technically has better DPS than Oni, but Oni has summons, which make it a hell of a lot better. Okay, let's see what our options are. I'll go with that. Get a lot of season presents from this and okay money. Suppose I should save for my next Popeyes. And then but 85,000 for it is way too much, so I've just been buying it in souls. The issue with the souls purchase is that it's not exactly grand for the economy. The souls economy, to be clear. It's easier on the player, but, I mean, not that they have much value anyway, but 80 for it in coins and 1,500 for souls. I think you see what I prefer. Let's see. Actually, about 3,000 for Grinch Foxy, that's not bad. The way I get DPS is by multiplying the actual DPS of one by its placements. Grinch has 3, so, yeah. Well, that one's not maxed out, so. And we'll go with more range. Oni has some insane range, so, always. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, it's overpowered. I also wish they would add an Apex already. Like a new one. The last Apex was, like, Christmas Day or the day before Christmas Eve. Which was Oni. technically FKF is rarer, but not by much. And it's still valued less, which is interesting. I mean, they were my main strat for only using water types for this. Which then I read it as only using only using units of the same element type. Which, to be fair, I still would have struck with water anyway, because two of the apexes are water, the other one is, like, fire, I think? Which does mean that they need to add a little diversity in apexes. How about a rust type apex next? What typing is... oh, Time Lord is rust, but he's not an apex, he's a nightmare. I was honestly expecting them to add an apex along with this update. I completely expected Old Man Khans to be an apex. Of course, I was wrong. He's a hero, which I guess still makes sense. Here's the audio. Let me check. Not bad. Might be a little muffled with the mask. I decide whether or not I like this later on. Like whether or not I should keep the webcam. I'll probably put a poll up, actually. That's something that people would answer to the poll. No one answered to my last poll. I mean, I guess two people did, but it ended up as 50-50. So, I feel like this is a hand, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, that's because it is. Seeing the FNaF TD1 designs in here feel a bit weird, especially Foxy without brown pants. You could have literally recolor that, but okay. No, I've never actually been back here. Avoid, take me. Box. The one leak of the OG event I have seen so far is what seems to be Summer 1, which makes no sense to me. We voted on military being our favorite because, well, that was the best naturally. But okay, I guess we can hope that's just a level. Like each level is based off of a different event. That wouldn't be horrible. The world's worst idea, but we still voted on military being primary, so military better still be the primary one. Oh god, this thing has absolutely fucking huge range. Not as much as own. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I should probably turn that off actually then. Let's go with factory now. We'll put Kronos there. The Grinches. They can go there. So I can just stack everything on this side. Well, just about everything. Still some on the other. But just about everything on that side. Because, well, that's where the pulses come from most of the time. Oh god, my eyes. The amount of lines on the screen. Let's see, what am I missing? Yo. And just like that, we can stop this on. Immediately max this in, But yes, Oni always has high range. Even ignoring the range buffs that we get in boss raid, he still has insane range. I think he has the best in the game, actually. The only one that might be the same, or maybe a little better, is Shark Withered Foxy. Yet again, I'd have to check. I'd have to compare two maxed out ones. Shark really isn't bad. Oh wait, no, it's not Shark. Yeah, he has six. This one has 16 more range with the buffs. I'd have to check without later. Now with that, we'll turn on some game sounds. How's the audio coming through? Okay, that'll work. Honestly, this map kind of just feels like they took assets and plopped it everywhere. Because, well, am I wrong?
Intruder neutralized. Returning to standby.
They still have yet to fix the voice lines. Boxes are still oh. We are getting a lot of damage this game. Like, more than in my usual. My highest damage off stream was only about 200, so we're already breaking that. I like damage. Wait, now we can compare. Who is better? Yeah, that's what I thought. Slightly better DPS, but Oni's still better, which I guess makes Frozen King Foxy have the best DPS. Not multiplying placements, that is. If I were to multiply placements, there's probably one better. I mean, this one's actually quite mid. Time Lord's not that good. Not grand or anything. I mean, he's gonna be used for his ability. The 8-second freeze is actually pretty good. He's literally just Chronos with less DPS. And you have to activate his ability yourself. I wish there was like a thing in settings that was like auto ability and it activated the abilities for you when they are immediately ready. Of course, that might not work with stuff like Phone Dude, whose ability you have to activate and then you choose where something goes. Which, because you can't place these in his range, it actually kind of damages him for that. Because he doesn't have bad range. Same with one of the abilities for Dreadbear. It's a real killer for him. It gets weakened if there's two Dreadbears in their range. Or if Dreadbears are in each other's range, they both get weakened. Massive debuff. Serpentine is actually surprisingly good for being not that hard to get. I'm gonna be trying to get a shiny Serpentine. Shiny Serpentine is of course rarer than a normal one of these, but is theoretically better. Maybe not as good, but probably very close to it, because normal Serpentine, this, is not that far away from one of this. The abilities were... Okay, let's see here. Where we roll? Oh, I should have hit the luck thing. I didn't see that until I had clicked reroll. Screw it. I'll go with range. We're in constant reroll territory by now. A harpoon? Yeah, I think that's meant to be like a harpoon gun. Yeah, that's definitely what that is, harpoon gun. I'm not even sure if this guy's ability works. They have no animation, it's just a model. Which I guess is okay. It's not a bad model, but it's just a model. Can't even tell if they're working. Okay, there we go. That's what we want to see.
Prepare ye weapons.
Oh, wait a minute. I always forget to do this. I had headphones for a reason. The fact I can still hear the game well is actually kind of concerning. Give me a sec.
Yarg, walk the plank, matey.
There we go. This works surprisingly well. For some reason. But yeah, the reason I traded for Time Lord is I'm not spending 3.5 thousand waves on one unit. I mean, he's not even worth it either. Maybe for an Apex, but Christ. For a Nightmare? I mean, I know I spent 4 days trying to get speed dial, but Jesus Christ. Speed dial was at least good until the game died, and then I moved on. This guy's gonna be outclassed in a few months. Not worth using. Due to power creep. All tower defenses have it. It's necessary. Completely necessary. I'll go with cooldown. Probably not gonna get better than that. Something about seeing all the icons lined out is kind of nice. Like a hair on my nose.
Yarg, prepare ye weapons.
Why has it only been Foxy? I swear I only remember Foxy spawning. But it's nothing in the world. I mean, it's not like it changes anything. I'm just tired of hearing or some shit. Wait, there we go. This is sounding better, guys.
Yarg, walk the plank, matey.
No one showed up to the stream, of course. Not yet, but that doesn't bug me or anything. As I've said in a million past YouTube streams when I still could stream, I do it for myself, even though I do like entertaining people, so it's nice when I actually have people here. We'll go with this. What stats did that go to? Damage. Of course I want the damage. We're gonna make it to 300 damage. The next 15 or any good damage that we see, we're going with that. 15 or higher. Oh, that's some high DPS. Well, for this game, it's high DPS. Previously, high DPS was 1 million. Fun fact, there was a glitch with Withered Freddy that made it where he had a DPS of 500, I'm not 500,000, like 500 on release, I'm not on release. I mean, it was probably there on release. It might have also just been with only shiny Withered Freddy, because my first Withered Freddy was shiny. If you go back far enough in post, you can see that too. Which where if you got him to level 3, he'd have 500 DPS. And if you leveled him up anymore, in fact, he'd get worse. Which is the whole reason I was able to get Marionette only using Withereds for the quest. I mean, I'm sure people have done it normally, but still, that's how I got him. Because the World 2 Endless is just utter hell. Such a bad map. Bad in as it's painful to play, not bad as in it's, you know, yeah, it's just bad. I hate that map. Game 3 and Game 1 have better maps. I will say, am quite excited for Season 3. I'm a FNaF 4 fan. Even though FNaF 6 is my favorite game, because Lefty.
We meet once again.
I've grown quite fond.
I won't be so nice.
I've grown quite fond of FNaF 4 over the time. And of course, the only FNaF 4 character that we have in the game right now is Jacko Bonnie. And pets are useless, as we all know. In fact, the whole mounting thing is a kind of a liability. Pets should at least do something, like they do in SpongeBob Tower Defense. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as SpongeBob Tower Defense. That game, no. That went downhill fast. That power creep one is insane. We went from the best unit being 600,000 to being 70 million in 2 months. That was fucking insane, guys. I mean, it was fun chaos while it lasted, but it got so bad I quit. I'm not going back to it. It was horrible. It was fun while it lasted. Wait, can we see the 7s I was talking about? We cannot. But see how many are fucking spawning? This is insane. There's only 3 of them. That's not like multiple players have brought them to stack or anything. It's just me. It's only 1 copy of the unit you need to do this. Insane placement. We'll actually max him for the range real quick. You know what? It's good. We can actually keep this on while placing. Place 2 of you? Where's the second one? Oh. Absolutely insane range. We'll actually replace you there. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Now it's the ult. Yet again, Kronos, or Time Lord, is going in the same spot. More luck, sure, why not? Only cooldown, upgrade cost, and placement costs are max right now. Because cooldown never goes under 50%. That is some insane range on Headless Horseman wait. Headless Horseman's Mangle is actually slightly better in terms of range than Yeti Oni. Look at that. 2.4% better. I mean, it's such a small difference, it doesn't make an impact or anything, but I guess that's kind of neat. Also, some insane DPS. Wait, did I already say that? Anyway, back to placing everything. Let's see. Is that everything? No, missing these. And that's everything. I only look at the ult to see its rewards, which, I mean, it's getting more presence than the main is. My last game, I got to about wave 200, and we had about 80 presence per account, which was utterly insane. As we all know, this is inaccurate, except for death coins. It's accurate with death coins, and possibly XP and normal coins, but presence and souls it is completely inaccurate on. Let's speedrun this. Cooldown can't go much lower. Ugh, barely missed it. Okay, I think we maxed out range actually anyway. Yeah, that's as good as the range is gonna get. Okay. That felt good. 14 death coins on both accounts right now. Look at my eye. Okay, I think it's gone.
Hello, user.
I'm back.
We meet once again. This time, I won't be so nice.
Okay, you can die. You. Yet again, I seriously can't tell if these are doing shit. I don't think they are, which in that case, I might as well kick Phone Dude off my team. He's not all that good for one placement and being pure DPS. With his ability, he's amazing, but if that's broken because it's a dumb ability, there's no point in him. Because I seriously can't tell if they're working or not. Especially with everything being in range right now. I mean, we can stack all four there, but still. You don't even more cooldown. Ah, oh, wait. No, that was just loans. I didn't miss anything. I went, oh shit, did I just miss the dice? It was loans. I think. Yeah, it was just loans. Not that big of a loss. Not that big of a loss. I need to get a haircut sooner or later. Oh my god, the exit. Is it a giant body of water? Oh my god, guys. Trust, the OMC model is in here. Why is this here? I'm swimming straight down. the hell? Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd yet again like to see the dice, but you know, dice is better than
Hello,
that.
user. We meet once again. This time, I won't be so nice.
He always comes back, apparently. Anyway, how delightful. This is some low quality ass gameplay I'm getting on my side. It doesn't look horrible on your side though, so I guess all's well that ends well.
This is only a fraction of my pain.
Okay. Stop being emo, bud. How's this coming through anyway? I'll have to check if it's muffled later. What? I mean, I was gonna hit that one, but okay. Garbage works too. I feel like you should wait for one person to vote at least, and then it can, like, the timer can start counting down. You have time to think about strategy, not just 15 seconds. What do I know? I'm only the player.
Yarg! Prepare ye weapons!
It's also still weird that the Halloween enemies are spawning. Not gonna talk about that? Are they just, like, ever gonna fix it? Or what? Because occasionally I still see Jacko-Rot. Which is a weird.
Yarg! Walk the plank, matey!
Actually, I might as well delete this. There we go. I'll set up a night bot for next stream. It'll be a delightful experience. I'm not sure of it. Yeah, we'll take it. We're probably not gonna get much better. The music is not that good. How long has this one game been going on for? Nearly an hour.
Warning, unauthorized presence detected.
I wonder if I'd be able to set up a macro for this. Yeah, get death coins overnight or something. I don't think I would be able to, though, because the random map changes. We should probably head to the lobby after this boss. I don't think we're going to be able to do another. Except he is moving slower than a bug in winter. What the fuck did I just say? That's not a real expression. I hate that these don't hit bosses. It's not that big of a deal though because it's a starter unit, but like, whatever.
Returning to standby.
But yeah, we're gonna die here because I don't feel like taking another boss. It says we got 36 in total death coins, counting on both ults, 18 each. Did I not have this on the whole game back there? Oh, I didn't. Damn. Rip, man. Rip. 50 and 56. Oh wait, no, 56 and 56. They're both 56. Both 84 XP, both the same amount of money and same amount of souls. Okay. God. We will open these agonizingly slow. 8 at a time. I'll open them all at the same time on the other ult because, I mean, you can't see it, so what's the point? But it's also so I can always have one on here. It just makes it simpler. Simpler for me, at least. The ult is still interesting loading pose ult. You don't look like a hacker at all. Okay, so we got 2 from this one. Okay, there you go. Here? Yeah. Ult is here. 56. We're gonna open all of them at the same time. I'll just tell you what it gets. 4 Phantom Foxies, and that's all we care about there. I'm not gonna trade them over yet. We're gonna ignore that. Instead, first I'm gonna buy the raid presents and then trade that stuff over. Before Phantom Foxies and the raid presents. Give me a sec. This iPad is very slow. Anyway. Right. I reached 30,000 today, actually, so that the leaderboard's like at 100,000. Or to be more specific, last I checked, 96,000, which is actually insane, man. Now these I don't care about having one of. Same with hero presents. There's no point. So basically nothing from that. I'm not in pain. Exactly what we thought. Give it a sec. The iPad is being stupid. There we go. Let's see. Where am I here? And oh, not that. There we go. Got everything. Wait. Yeah. I'll just shove in the shiny fisherman bonnies too. There we go. That'll be fine. I accidentally clicked this and I'm too lazy to remove it. Oh, there's a new overgrown. That's 31 now. There we go. 31. And I'm too lazy to do any more today. My throat hurts. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do that again today, so. See you soon. I'm gonna end it for today. I hope you enjoyed the webcam. Might bring it back tomorrow. Or if I stream tomorrow, I'm hoping to stream tomorrow. I'm trying to do daily streams or something along those lines. Anyway, bye.